Wanted to shoot this quick video just to kind of show how I have my primer tube set up. Of course, this is the primer tube housing right here, the big long one. I actually have a problem with mine, and that's the threading on the inside appears to be stripped out a little bit, so I'm going to have to probably send that back. Anyway, if you're having problems feeding the primers, when you get your tube, of course, recognize that your press comes with two sets for large primers and small primers. So you want to make sure that you've got your primer feeding tube is going to be the right one. You know, don't stick a small one in there and try to feed large primers to it. You'll probably bind up every time. Anyway, you'll notice at the end of it, it's got a beveled edge to it compared to the top part. There's nothing on the top part. It's nice and round and smooth. But if you flip it over and look at the bottom, it's a beveled edge. That edge is the one that you want to go down into your area right here. Feed into it. Alright, once you do that, I'm not going to put the rest of the stuff together. It just takes too much time. But the most important thing is making sure that the beveled edge part, I don't know if this shows it good enough on this camera, but the beveled edge should be the one that goes down inside it. Now if you'll notice, when you make a regular stroke on the press and you come down, when you come back up again, you have to push forward on the handle just another extra about an inch. And by pushing forward on the handle, you'll see that the shell plate goes down and it depresses the little primer feeding part, which of course comes up in the air. You gotta push forward on the handle. Push forward on the handle, it pops it up, this comes up and just presses in a new primer. So I don't know if maybe that's something that you hadn't done correctly or not, but you just gotta make sure that when you do your stroke and you come down, you're coming back on the upstroke, the shell plate rotates, and what you want to do is just push forward on the handle an inch. And by just pushing forward an inch, it seats a new primer there. So hopefully that may be something that could help resolve your issues.